Well, good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday. Let's get into the chat, or let's go ahead and go into your app. And so let's go over our workout overall, but we'll start with our warm-up. And so the first thing that we're going to do today, you guys, is we're going to start with 1 minute of cardio. So you guys know the routine. Pick your piece of cardio, how you want to approach it, right? The next thing we're going to do is going to move right into a 4-minute AMRAP. So we're going to make that circle. We're going to do as many rounds as possible in our warm-up. So we're going to do 12 jumping jacks, 12 lunges, and then 12 glute bridges, okay? So just on a few tips when it comes to our movements, I would recommend that we start with reverse lunges. So just as we step that back knee down, make sure that shin's straight up and down. Right? So this is kind of what we want to look like at the bottom. And then when it comes to those glute bridges, right? Have those knees bent, lift those hips all the way up so those hips are extended. And then we're going to bring that butt to the floor and lift up and continue. Okay, so just as a little refresher of those movements. All right, but we are about to kick this off. So give me a thumbs up if we're ready on your side. Okay. All right, so 1 minute of cardio. Let me get my clock set up. Here we go. All right, you guys, well, let's pick it. 3, 2, 1, and begin. So anything that you want to do to move. I know there's some of you guys that have treadmills. Some of you guys have ellipticals. Some have a rower, right? Some have a living room that you're running circles in, right? You pick it. If you don't have a lot of room, we literally can do side shuffles just to get that heart rate up. Morning, Adair. All right. All right, you guys, we have about 20 seconds. Morning, Stan. All right, 10 seconds, everybody. Again, we're going to move right into 4 minutes. And the first movement is going to be 12 jumping jacks. In 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, so we have 12 jumping jacks. All right, 12 jumping jacks. Now, once we're done with the 12, we're going to do 6 lunges per side, so 12 total lunges. And as always, an alternative to lunges are squats. And if you need to hold on to something, you can go ahead and just grab onto a pole and we can go ahead and do reverse lunges, okay? Now, if we're gonna sub out for squats, make sure those feet are shoulder width apart, pull those hips back and down, push those knees out, and then we'll stand right back up to just stay in motion. There we go. Now, once we're done with our lunges or our squats, we're gonna take it to the floor and we're gonna do those glute bridges that we were talking about a little earlier. So we're gonna lay flat on your back, let those knees bend, and we're gonna let those hips lift up. There we go. Again, laying flat on your back, knees are bent, feet are flat, and then you're gonna lift those hips up. Lift up and back down. And then up and then back down, right? That's probably a really solid tempo right there. Lift those hips up, come to a pause, and then come back down. All right. We have 2 minutes of this. Again, once you're done with your glute bridges, we'll go right back to the top, right back to our jumping jacks, right? Then we'll go to our lunges or our squats. And then we'll go right back to those glute bridges again. I think we'll have time enough to get through 1 full round and then some change, depending on where you're at, but I think we have a full round in us still. There we go. Good. Just like that. Yeah. So definitely holding on to a door frame or a rig or something that allows you to step down into a lunge. And there's just a little bit of that support for you to come up if you need it. Nice and smooth. All right, everybody, we have 1 minute. There we go. Good. I see people finishing up that round, getting right into jumping jacks. Now, as a reminder, when it comes to our warm-up, right, we're moving for 4 minutes, but think of it just as that, right? It's a clock that's controlling our time. We're not actually trying to slam ourselves through it or compromise anything. We're just here to warm ourselves up. Okay? 10 seconds. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, you guys, good job. Well, again, good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. So let's go into our body weight pump. Again, let's go into the chat or let's go into the app. And we are going to have 2 movements today. It's going to be a glute bridge hold. So that's going to be what we'll call a static contraction. It means you're not doing anything. You're just holding something. So we're going to lift those hips up to the ceiling or up to the sky. And we're going to hold that for 40 seconds, okay? Then we're going to transition, give yourself about 20 seconds to transition into jumping lunges, okay? Now, again, we can always play around with jumping lunges, regular lunges, and if we need to, we can go into squats or jumping squats, all right? So let's go over that real quick. What is that going to look like? So just as a refresher again, the glute bridge hold is just us lifting our hips to the sky. Now, we're going to feel more weight on the shoulders if we're lifting up enough, but really squeeze those glutes, and you can really do whatever with your hands, but we're just going to hang out there, okay? Now, when it comes to the jumping lunges, right, I want you to think of it like this. We're going to be in the bottom of a lunge, and as you guys come up, it's going to be that little hop that's going to allow you to go right back into that lunge. Now, if getting back into that bottom lunge is kind of difficult right now, don't do the dynamic piece of it, the jumping piece. We're just going to go right back into those lunges again, okay? Now, you can do walking lunges in your living room or in your barn, right? But whatever you want, we can just keep on doing whatever lunge you want. But again, those are going to be the 2 movements today, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And we'll do that for a total of 5 sets. Okay, so that means we'll be here for 10 minutes. All right, guys, well, give me a flex on a Wednesday if we're ready. All right. Okay, well, my clock is reset. Let's go ahead and take it to the floor, everybody. Glute bridge hold. Again, lifting those hips up to the sky. All right, everybody, let's push that clock. If you're pushing your clock on 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 3, 2, 1, and begin. Okay, so we'll talk about our icebreaker today since we're all hanging out here. So icebreaker today is, what is one thing that is on your bucket list? Okay, what is one thing that is on your bucket list? Okay, now let's just say you have had things on your bucket list and you've actually done some of them. That would be another option of the answer. What is one thing that's been on your bucket list and you've been able to check it off? Okay, 3, 2, and rotate. All right, so when you guys come up with your answer, right, we can do it actually after we're done with this, but I want you to type it into the chat or the comment about what is your bucket list or what's on your bucket list. All right, everybody, here we go. Lunges, 3, 2, and begin. All right. So now as we focus on this lunge, whether we're jumping or we're doing them stationary in place with no jump, make sure as that back knee touches the deck, right, that your shin is vertical, that it's straight up and down. And so when a shin is straight up and down, what it's doing is it's actually saying, hey, my glutes are actually helping, because when the knees sail forward, the glute actually loses its support and then puts more pressure on the knee. So let's just save the knees and then work them glutes. 3, 2, and rotate. Beautiful. Set 1 is complete. Let's take it right back down to the floor, laying flat on your back. Feet are flat, hands into your side. All right, 3, 2, 1, and lift those hips up high. Good. As we're lifting up, we're just breathing. We're focusing on our breath. Air in your lungs, and then air out your lungs. But that's all you're focusing on. Just inhale and exhale. Okay, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, and rotate. All right, everybody, we are going to go right into those lunges again in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, begin. All right. Leslie, can you hear this at all? Yeah. Can you hear like my Theragun going on my leg at all? You can't hear it? I'll turn it off. All right, everybody. 3, 2.
Barely. It's really light. You should, if you need it, do it. It is not loud.
And rotate. All right, perfect. Thank you. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and rotate it. Right back to the floor. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Well, everybody, we have our first answer today. So Leslie says travel to Greece. And then she has in a question mark, honeymoon. So if anybody's there that has power and is listening. All right, keep it going, you guys. 10 seconds. All right, in 3, 2, 1, rotate. Nice job. All right, you guys, we're gonna go right back to our lunges. And I see a couple of us are substituting with squats. Totally cool. 3, 2, and begin. Okay, 15 seconds. Good work, you guys. Good movement. Nice and smooth, very precise. 3, 2, and rotate. All right. Go ahead and take it right back down to the floor. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and lift those hips up high. We just got another answer in, John. He wants the kiteboard in grease. I think there's a plan together, guys. I think we've made a match. I think we made a love connection. All right, 20 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. Okay, right back to our lunges. Morning. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. So whether we're doing reverse lunges or walking lunges, let's just make sure that those shins are straight up and down. Right, making sure you can feel your whole foot on the floor opposed to that heel coming up, because that means that weight sailing forward. All right, 10 seconds. 3, 2, and rotate. All right, nice work, you guys. Okay, well, we have one more of each movement. Okay, we're gonna do one more glute bridge and then one more set of our lunges. All right, lift those hips up high. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, again, focus on that breath, staying calm, especially as the muscles start to get a little bit tired. Again, we can think about feet flat, but pushing through those toes a little bit more. That's going to push you back. In 3, 2, 1, rotate. Nice job, you guys. Okay, here we go. Last set of lunges or squats in 3. Sorry, jump the gun. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay. Nice. Looking good, you guys. Staying moving. Good work. Good work. Okay, 20 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. And stop, you guys. All right, well, let's go ahead, grab yourself some water. And in this time, the perfect time to go into the chat and to type in what is on your bucket list or what is something you have done that has been on your bucket list that you've got the chance to check it off. Okay, well, while you do this, you guys, I'm gonna go grab some dumbbells real quick as we prep for our second piece. So as you guys know, Wednesday is typically our body weight day, but sometimes we'll throw some weights into it also. Okay, so we're gonna do that today. We're actually gonna be doing some bent over rows. We're gonna be doing some ground to overhead. We're gonna be doing some squatting. And we're going to have some cross body mountain climbers. Close this door real quick. All right, so as you guys are typing in the chat, let's go over it. Okay, so we're going to work for 24 minutes. So we're going to do an EMOM for 24 minutes, which is every minute on the minute for 24 minutes, meaning we're going to stay at one movement for the entire minute. Okay, we are going to be doing 50 seconds of that movement, but then we'll transition for 10 seconds. We'll give you a 10-second transition. Okay, so we're going to start off with crossbody mountain climbers. We're then going to go right into dumbbell bent over rows, but with a seesaw spin. We're then going to do double dumbbell ground to overhead. And then we're going to be doing some speed squats. Now, speed squats simply means you're going to be doing your air squats relatively quick. But again, if we're still working on getting to the bottom of that squat, like don't worry about that, right? Just think of it as squats. So let's go over it. We're going to be in that push-up position when it comes to your cross-body mountain climbers. And again, normally, right, we're bringing those knees up and then bringing it right back. Notice that my foot doesn't touch the floor. So we're just bringing it up and back. However, with a crossbody, I'm going to bring it across, right? Bring it to my left knee to my right elbow or my forearm, and then I'm going to go side to side. Okay. That's going to be our crossbody mountain climbers. At the same time, abs are tight the whole time. Now, when it comes to the bent over row, right? Hinge of those hips, you're going to feel a little tension in those hamstrings. When it comes to this, we're just going to alternate pulls, right? I'm going to pull with my left. I'm then going to pull with my right. And notice as I pull, right, I'm not lifting my chest up. I'm keeping everything flat, and I'm just pulling those elbows back, okay? Now, the next movement is we're going to do double dumbbell ground to overhead. I'm going to give you one option where I'm going to have you kind of widen up that base. We're going to go down into a deadlift, and I'm going to have you guys touch that floor, stand up, shrug those dumbbells to the shoulders, and then press those dumbbells overhead. Now, if you need to use those legs, by all means, use those legs. Okay? So again, touch the dumbbells to the deck, shrug them to your shoulders, and then we're going to push them over your head. Okay? And then the last piece is going to be those air squats, making sure your feet are shoulder width apart. Pull those hips and back and then down, and then stand up. Okay? If you feel comfortable getting to the bottom, you can go down and up. But if it's hard to get to that bottom just because of tight hips right now, push those hips. Don't speed it up at all. Let's just do the movement. All right, so real quick, let's go through those movements to make sure we're all cool with it. Let's do 4 crossbody mountain climbers. Let's do 4 bent over seesaw rows. All right, I just want you to do 2 of those ground to overheads and then 2 of those squats. Just I want you guys moving in that order. So now we're thinking about those movements in that order. And then we're moving how we're going to move in this workout. Okay.
So the ground to overhead is with double dumbbells?
Yeah, it's just going to be with both of them. So yeah, opposed to, I mean, you could do a single arm less if you want to, right? But yeah, just with those both in our hands, we're just going to touch, bring it. It's like a clean and jerk, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Good question. Good question. So remember, the key thing, especially when we're doing the ground to overhead, is that our backs are flat. Okay, we're never ever relaxing that midline and this, right? We're not just relaxing and then just bending, right? We want that back to be flat at all times. So as we lower and as we bring from the floor, the back is flat. So that simply means it's protected. Okay. All right. Well, give me a nice good old flex if we feel good about these movements. Yeah. Good. I got a couple flexes from here from a few people. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to unmute you, Trina. Give me a question. Yeah? Oh, it's not letting me unmute you. All right. Well, the first thing we're going to do is that crossbody mountain climber. Okay. So we're going to be in the push-up position. And then what I'll do is I'm going to demo as you guys are moving. I'm going to move with you guys the first round just so you can guys get a pick of what I'm doing if you guys need a demo. Okay. All right. Well, let's get this party started. We're going to be in the push-up position. All right, Eva, let's push the button on 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, so with the crossbody mountain climber, all we're simply doing is bringing the knee across our body. We're in the push-up position. Because a regular mountain climber, we'd bring those knees straight forward and back. But we're giving a little bit of a twist of the spine. So this would be a transverse rotation. Again, looking at the floor, hands are flat. You can jog if you want, or you can just step. Come on, here we go. We got about 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rotate. All right, the next movement's gonna be those seesaw, bend over seesaw row. So everybody get those backs flat, bend over, 3, 2, and begin. So we're gonna pull with one arm at a time. That's gonna cause the opposite side to brace a little bit more to counterbalance that weight. Now, a typical bent over row is with both arms. If that feels a little bit more comfortable, by all means, go right back to that double arm pull. Yep. And we want our back like a tabletop, right? So Trina, we're like this. I want you like this. Yeah. Good. Lifting those tailbones up so you feel a little bit of hamstring. And 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right. So the next movement's going to be our ground to overhead. So 3, 2, and begin. So we want the tip of the dumbbell to touch the floor. We want to stand up with a shrug. And then we want to press. And then we bring it right back to your shoulders, right back to your hips, and then push those booties back to do it again. Now, this is really, really important when we go back down to the floor that back is flat. And we do this nice and smooth. Now, if the weight becomes a little bit more heavy, we really need to use those hips a little bit more and shrug that weight to your shoulders. But again, keeping them backs flat is, I would say, the most important piece right now. 3, 2, and rotate. All right, you guys, we're going to transition into our squats now. Okay, so let's get rid of your dumbbells. 3, 2, and begin. All right. Yep. How we doing, Trina? Awesome. All right. So again, just thinking about pulling those hips back, pushing those knees out, right? And just dropping your butt. Staying tight, but dropping your butt. All right. We have 10 seconds until we rotate. All right, the next round, I'll start sharing everybody's answers. 3, 2, and rotate. All right, everybody, we're back onto the floor. Crossbody mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. Sweet. So many answers today. All right. So I am going to go with Colleen. Colleen wants to tour Europe. You know, by simply saying these things out loud, you guys, makes a better or a greater chance for this actually to happen. So have a great time in Europe, Colleen. All right, everybody, here we go. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, rotate. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do those bent over rows. Okay, with those dumbbells in hand. 3, 2, and begin. Again, we want those backs flat like a tabletop. So if there was a plate on our back, it would be flat, right? Wouldn't fall off. And then we're going to pull those elbows back. Again, if we want to pull both arms at the same time just to get an equal pull, or yeah, just go ahead and pull twice. Yeah, pull the same arms at the same time if you need to, just to get that balance going. All right. Ooh, Tina's got a good one. Tina says she wants to go to Italy and meet my brother for the first time. That would be awesome. All right, 8 seconds, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. Good. Abs tight, chest up, guys. All right, everybody, here we go. Ground to overhead. 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, so if we're going down, we're able to look at each other. We're able to stand up, bring it to your shoulders, and then press. Touch your shoulders, touch your hips, and then back down. So it's right like that. Touch your shoulders, press it up, and then you bring it back down to your shoulders, back to your hips, and then back down. Good. Keep on moving, you guys. We got about 20 seconds. Well, Trina says, first of all, Trina, welcome to the group, by the way. Yeah. So I'll give you a little bit of story before we give Trina's answer. All right, let us transition really quick. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right, you guys, we're going to be doing squats in about 8 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and squat away. Okay, so here's the story, you guys. Trina's been a part of our program for over a week, and we've been trying to keep it a secret from Leslie and John the whole time. And so the big surprise, the big reveal was going to be when everybody logged on, and then Trina was here. So as you guys can maybe guess, that Trina is a friend of John and Leslie. So anyways, welcome. So Trina says that Greece has been on her bucket list for 3 years. I'm seeing a connection again. Okay, here we go. 10 seconds. All right, in 3, 2, 1, rotate. All right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead, take it from the top, cross-body mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1, and begin. All right, and then Dan says he wants to fly fish for Sea Run Browns in Tierra del Fuego. I like it, Dan. I think one thing, if you guys are going to learn, Dan is a fisherman. He ties his own flies. Dan, you should be a guide. Well, only if you'd want that. All right, here we go. 10 seconds. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, rotate. All right, you guys, we are going to move right into our seesaw bent over rows. 3, 2, 1, and go. Tina, Leslie just says, I want to put money in Tina's GoFundMe to meet her bro. So Tina, once you put that together, let us know. That would be awesome. Good. Okay, keep it moving, everybody. We have 20 seconds. Remember, keeping them abs tight. Pretend somebody's gonna tap your tummy. Flex those abs. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. Good, 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 good. All right, here we go. Ground to overhead, everybody. 3, 2, 1, begin. All right. So we're gonna touch the deck, bring it to your shoulders, press it over your head, bring it to your shoulders, bring it to your hips, and then continue. Remember, we want to lower ourselves to the floor. We don't want to bend over or reach for the floor. There we go. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, rotate. Okie doke, everybody. Here we go. Squats in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Good. Dropping those hips, standing right back up. Remember, as we drop in those squats, push those knees out. We want to be able to look straight forward, right? And as we're squatting, one thing I just want you to think about is I want the inside of your kneecap lined up with your pinky toe. Okay, it's lined up with your pinky toe. So that means you're out. So it's all in relation to your toes, right? If your toes are really spread out, those knees are going to have to really be pushed out. So I'd recommend starting straight and then maybe slightly opening. And then as you push your booty back and the knees out, it's going to allow your kneecap, inside your kneecap, to line up with your pinky toe. 3, 2, and rotate. All right, all the way back to the top. Here we go. Crossbody mountain climbers. 3, 2, and begin. All right, you guys, let's take it to the floor. All right, you guys, keep it going. 50 seconds of cross-body mountain climbers. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right, you guys, here we are. We are back. Bent over rows in 3, 2, 1, begin. Bent over seesaw rows, right? And the seesaw simply means we are doing it all one side at a time. So again, pull those shoulders back. We shouldn't be looking down at the floor. Lift those chests up. There you go. There you go. Good. Five. Good. 35 in so far. 10 seconds, you guys. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Rotate. Okay, here we go. Ground to overhead, everybody. 2, 1, and begin. All right, here we go. Yeah, widen up those feet. Between your feet. Yep, there we go. And then we're going to look straight as we go down to the deck. Shrug those dumbbells to your shoulders. Press overhead. Bring them back down. Hips. And back down to the floor. Now, when we're doing this, I want you to feel your hamstrings, right? Because we're going down. I want you to feel a little bit of the inside of your legs. And we're definitely feeling those glutes as we go down and up from the floor. Okay, 10 seconds. Good work, good work. Keeping those abs tight the entire time. Just again, pretend somebody's gonna tap your tummy and you're gonna brace those abs. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. Okay. We are back with some cross body mountain climbers. Ready? Or air squats, sorry. And begin. All right. Here we go. Grab something really quick. There we go, you guys. Keep on moving. Here we go. 10 seconds. Keep it moving. Good. Feeling the weight at the bottom of that squat, standing up and squeezing your glutes and abs and quads at the top. 3, 2, and rotate. Okay. Here we are, you guys. We're back to the top again. Cross body mountain climber. So let's go in that push-up position. Ready and go. So push-up position, we're bringing those knees across our body, right? Left knee to the right elbow or right forearm. And it doesn't even have to touch the floor. There we go. "20 seconds. Three, two, one, and rotate. All right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and grab those dumbbells. We're gonna do those bent over rows. 3, 2, 1, begin. Now, during this 50 seconds, right, I want you to know that you guys can rest if you need to, right? As we bend over, make sure you soften those legs a little bit, right? Yep. There we go. Just side to side. Do your left side, do your right side. Morning. Good work. Okay, 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rotate. Okay. Here we are, back to those ground to overhead in 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, so let's go to the floor. Yep, bring them to your shoulders. Press overhead, bring them down, hips. Good. Good. Really focus on that shrug, you guys, as you guys come up from the floor. We want those hips and shoulders to work as a team. And then by default, those dumbbells come to your shoulders, and then we'll press overhead. There we go. Nice work, you guys. Come on, 10 seconds. Abs are tight. Core is braced. Remember, drop those butts down just a little bit. You should be able to, if you and I are in the same room together, you should see me ahead of you, right? We're going to keep those chests up. I'm going to drop my hips so I can actually see what's in front of me, opposed to looking down at the floor. And rotate. All right, let's go right into your air squats and begin. Okay. Good work. Okay, 15 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rotate. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and take it from the top. Last round. 3, 2, and begin. If I had a bell, I'd ring it, but I don't have a bell. Well, actually, I have a bell against the wall, but I'm not going to ring it. Here we go. Let's get into it. Mountain climber, crossbody mountain climbers. Okay, 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rotate. All right, here we go. Bent over rows and begin. There we go, keeping them backs flat. Abs are tight. Remember, you can soften those knees a little bit also. Fifteen seconds. All right, in 5 seconds, we're gonna rotate in 3, 2, 1, rotate. Okay, here we go. Double dumbbell, ground to overhead. 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, so let's all make sure we're touching the deck, shrugging those dumbbells, pressing, bring it back down, and then repeat. All right, make sure those feet are flat, especially as we come down, pull those knees back. I want you to feel a little bit more hamstring, a little bit of the inside of those legs, but definitely those glutes as you go down. There we go. Good work, good work. 15 seconds. Now with the weight as you come up, I want you to shrug the weight up, like shrug to your ears, and it ends up over your shoulders. There you go. There we go. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right, you guys, last one. We're gonna go ahead and do our squats in 3, 2, and begin. All right, here we go. Hips are going back and down, right? Hips should feel a lot more warmed up right now compared to what they were in the beginning, or at least that first round, right? Legs might be feeling it a little bit also. Just make sure, right, that those feet are flat. The hips are back and the knees are out, and the feet are flat as you guys drop down into that squat. Okay, 15 seconds. We're almost there. Okay, 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, stop. Good job, you guys. Nice work. 24 minutes, check. Okay. Well, let's continue to move around. Shake those legs out if you need to. Grab some water. And let's do our finisher, because we do have a finisher today. It's going to be 5 minutes. And then we are going to be done for the day. Okay, so it's going to be every minute on the minute for 5 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 15 Supermen. And then whatever is remaining in the minute, we're going to hold a plank. So it's time for some core work, okay? Who loves core work? We all love core work, right? Yes, yes. All right, well, let's do this. I'm gonna take it to the floor, and we are gonna be in, I guess I should just say on our stomach. So arms gonna be out, legs gonna be out, and we're just simply gonna lift those arms up and legs up and come back down. So each come up with a split pause, and we'll do this for 15 times. From there, we're gonna then go to our elbows, lift up, be on our toes, and then we're gonna hold the plank for the remaining of the minute. Okay? So Superman, and then the plank. Okay? Superman, then the plank. All right. Well, let's keep the same theme. Give me that flex when we're ready. Nobody's ready? All right, there we go. I saw a couple readies. All right, all right. All right, you guys, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. So we're on our stomachs, right? We're gonna lift that upper body, lift that lower body, and then come back down to the deck. Come back to the deck. We're gonna do that 15 times. Once we're done, we're then gonna go right into our plank. Okay, so this is all on your timing, but we are gonna be here for a minute. Nice job, you guys. Okay, you can see a couple people finishing up with their Superman going into their plank. Okay, 5 seconds, we'll go right back into our Superman. 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, we're going right back to those Superman. Good work, good work. Honest morning's day of work. You guys got up early, you logged on, you showed up, and you did the whole workout. Nice job. Okay, we have 10 seconds till we rotate. In 3, 2, 1, and rotate right back to those Supermen. All right, you guys, here we are. And anyways, if you feel like the 15 are a little bit high, go ahead and cut it to 10 of those Supermen. And then we'll go into that plank. Here we go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right, you guys, we're going right back to our Superman. All right. Yeah, use that water bottle. All right, you guys. Come on. Good work. Good work. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right, guys, one more set, and then we are done for the day. Good work, good work. Come on, get it. Okay, 30 more seconds until the minute is done. Come on. All right, everybody up. We got 10 seconds. You got this. Dig deep. Last 5 seconds of the morning. In 3, 2, 1. And we are done. Boom. Way to get it done. Give me that high five, you guys. Come on, put those hands up. There we go. There we go. All right, well, let's do what we do, you guys. Let's go ahead, take our group photo. Let's go ahead and show off those guns. And again, welcome, Trina. All right, guys, get those guns ablazing. Throw them up. Give me a good flex. There we go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we're good. All right, guys, have a good day. Boom. Enjoy. And then
Have
I'll
a great day,
you
everyone.
guys enjoy.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.